Team Rhino, I don't know what you feel like, Andy, but I feel like they've had a real rejuvenation over the last while with the likes of James Sheehan, and we see Solomon Simon on this card as well, Jar Harris and Manny Moore. And obviously people will know him, if you listen to this in America, you'll know him from the likes of Paul Redmond and Neil Seary, who are top guys at the time, and Neil Seary obviously had a great run in the UFC. But tell us about Team Rhino and James Sheehan in the main event here. It's a big moment for that gym again. Obviously they had won the belt with James Sheehan.
I would. There's a real groundswell at the moment for Team Rhino. Like I would say, when you, like, to your point, when you were thinking of them previously, you would think of Siri and of Rezer, and really there was a huge gap between them and the rest of the team, just based on experience, based on the level that they were fighting at, the opponents they were fighting, etc., and the age profile as well. And now we're seeing, a decade on, I suppose, from when the lads were in, or not quite a decade, but almost a decade, when they were in the UFC, and they've got this new era now, so that where you have the likes of, like, James Sheehan has essentially kind of assumed that Paul Redmond role within the gym as the team captain and is leading the charge there. But like, you look at a guy like Solomon King Simon, where we had him as our emerging Irish prospect of the year this year. He looks phenomenal, and he's a guy who kind of continues to rise to the occasion and to the challenge that's put in front of him each time, which is very exciting to see, because it's all well and good looking great against whatever, an 0-5 opponent, or a debut pro, but when you go in against someone who's had 20 odd pro fights and blow the doors off them, essentially, like that's a statement